I'm going to help you guys decide whether it's better to go with a lower trim level Mazda CX-90 like this one over here. And for all you guys that don't want like a CX-70 or CX-90 or Miata or Mazda 3, don't forget Mazda has like a whole lot more choices. Like look at these right here. Like even on the turns, like you could just you just touch it a little bit and bam, you're gone.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And in today's episode, I'm going to discuss trim levels, right? So if you look at our FL5 Honda Civic Type R and our MK8 Volkswagen Golf R, they are both the highest trim level that you can get on their respective models. So for the Civic, there's a Civic Sport, there's a Civic SI, there's I think another couple other Civics, but the top dog, the top level trim level on the Civic is the Honda Civic Type R. That's what we got, and I love it. It's amazing. Same thing with the Volkswagen. Now, mind you, there's also the Volkswagen GTI 380 edition, which I just had, and to me, that is a great. That actually kind of helps this argument a lot. Like, and because in a lot of ways, I kind of have buyer's remorse with the Golf R. And I'm like, man, I should have just stuck with the GTI because of the GTI. It does so many things that the Golf R does, just, you know, a few little things. And I'm fine without it because you save so much money going the GTI route. So that led me to think, what about our Mazda CX-90? So let's enter the CX-90 now, right? And I love our trim level. We have the preferred trim level, and it's the inline 6, 280 horsepower. Feels like it's more than that, but it's beautiful, it's fast. It comes with a lot of things, like you got the keyless entry. Oh, I guess I gotta be closer. Oh, come on, are you not working all of a sudden because we're on camera? Let me see, that's something that, there we go. I guess because I had all the other keys, it might have been messing up the signal or something, but I digress. So you got the leather seats, you got leather padding, leather pretty much everywhere, and you got like a very good package for what it is. We got the third row seater, so you know that's well, third row seater with the bench seating, sorry, in the middle, not the captain's chairs. So we got 3 car seats in back there. We got ample room and space back there, but there is seats that you can pull up. And for us, it gets the job done, right? But I wanted to know, should we have gone with the higher trim level? Should we have gone with like the Turbo S or Premium or something a little bit higher up? You know, I think this is perfect for us. We got the sunroof, we got navigation, built-in navigation. We got a lot of goodies with this. It looks good. The difference between this and the higher trim levels is that you kind of have the black cladding right there, and it's, you know, it's black cladding here versus like it's kind of silvery, you know, on the higher trim levels. But interior wise, it's not that much difference, and I'm wondering, is it worth the extra price? So we're gonna head over to Sport Mazda South. We're gonna check out some of the other trim levels they have, and I'll be honest with you and let you know, whether I feel like we got the right trim and should you go for the higher trim level. So let's go. All right, so I'm gonna help you guys decide whether it's better to go with a lower trim level Mazda CX-90 like this one over here. Still has an inline 6, so it's not a PHEV. Let's get that out of there. By the way, shout out to you, Racecar 21. I know you would appreciate that. Shout out to the whole MOC. Shout out to Q the Chaotic, Blueprint Winner Lee, 100 Gang Nate. And also shout out to Will Motivation, that's our guy as well. So this one is the 3.3 Turbo Premium, and it's for $47,504. You see what you get. You get the nice leather interior there, like nice, very similar to ours. So ours is the preferred. So it's an inline 6, ours is, but it's the preferred trim. I think it might be a step down from this one, not 100% sure, but this has the captain's chair plus the third row seating, so it's nice, you know, and you get a lot. It's going to be fast, powerful. You got these nice wheels on there for $47,000, right? Now let's go over to the vehicle that we're about to review. and see what's so different about it. Now I'll be comparing it to our CX-90 so you guys get more of an idea, but just from the front. So actually we'll use this as an example, right? So ours is like this, where it has this plastic, that sort of grayish cladding, that Subaru-esque cladding on the side there. So very different from the top trim level, where you get the body color match panel. All right, so it's body color matched, bigger wheels. All right, so this is way bigger than the wheels that we got. I believe these are, what are they? Let me go over to the front because it's hard to see from here. So these are 275s, 45s, or 21s. So these are 21-inch wheels, right? I believe ours are 19s, but let me see what it is over on this one. Man, I'm getting a workout going back and forth for you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the effort. So I'm not sure this is the same size as what we have on our CX-90, but this one is 275. Oh, these are 21s as well. So let me see if they have a CX-90 that's closer to our trim level. Okay, yes, this is our trim right here. I can tell by the wheels because the wheels looks very similar to ours. And these, yeah, 265s, 55s, or 19s. So this is what we have on our CX-90. So this will be a better comparison because this is just like our CX-90. They're almost identical. And this one is the CX-90 3.3 Turbo Select. All right, and this one is $39,375. So for under $40,000, you can get this, which is just like ours. And I think when we got ours, it was like $45,000. So it seems like the price has kind of regulated a little bit. So this is nice, man. $39,375, and you get pretty much the same features and stuff that we have on ours, right? And it's not bad looking either. So this is actually really, really nice. So yeah, this is like basically what ours is like. Now let's go over to what the top trim level, the Turbo S. You know when something's called a Turbo S, you know it's fire. So one of the things I'm noticing right off the top, this has the Mazda like tow hitch right there. So we don't have that on ours. You also got the sensors right there, the backup sensors and stuff. Same one touch to open up like that. All right, and you got the third row seating, but this one has captain chairs. And then when you lift it up, same storage and everything that we got there on ours. And then when you lift this up, let me see if I remember how to do it. Okay, you can do it from like right there. Lift that up, you got your spare tire with the Bose subwoofer right there. So you got the Bose subwoofer right there. Very, very nice Mazda. All right, so we close that back down right there. And I see on the VIN, it has a J, so that lets you know that it was totally produced, like built in Japan. So the quality tends to be a little bit better. And I'm just keeping it real. Now, let's get into some of the things that makes this different, right? So one of the first things that I've noticed on this compared to our CX-90 is that when you lock it, the mirrors fold in. So as soon as you close it, now unlike our Golf R, it takes a while for the mirrors to come up, but with this, as soon as you hit it one time, all right, bam, mirrors open up immediately, right? So that's nice. You have the inline 6 spelt out a little bit more emblazoned right there, so that looks nice. These 21-inch wheels look beautiful, and like I said, they're wider than the Type R tires, right? You got Mazda on the side there in that chrome. Man, look at this material. This is beautiful. This is just beautiful. I believe this has the Bose sound system. Look at it. Look at just the attention to detail is just amazing on this thing. So you got a center stack console right here in the second row seating. All right. Oh, nice. Deep storage inside there. Cup holders. You got your heated seats in the back there with your AC controls. You got a bunch of USB-C ports. All right. If you pull this down, you get access to the third row right there. You guys can see that. More cup holders. This is nice, man. So the question is, right, is it worth it to step it up and get the higher trim level? So far it's looking like yes, because it's not that big of a difference really. You go from, because out the door on the trim level, the one that's like ours for 39,000, out the door you're going to be like 45, 46,000 out the door with taxes and everything. This is 58,700. So out the door you're about like 63 to 65,000, I would say, you know. And obviously if you put money down or you have a trade, that could change, but it's just a whole different level of luxury, right? It looks luxurious. I think it has a puddle light right there. It's daytime, so we won't be able to see it, but it has a puddle light. Like, you can lock it by touch, and then see, same thing. As soon as you lock it, the windows fold, the mirrors fold in. Put your hand behind it to open it up, and it feels good when you're in here with all this just beautiful materials. Let's start it up. You see the CX-90 right there. So one thing I noticed, this has like a full digital dash, whereas ours is like kind of, you know, old school. It has more of an old school feel to it, but this has like a full digital dash. It has a much bigger screen right there. And when you put it, oh yeah, also there's a heads-up display. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a heads-up display right there. And when you put it in reverse, like, yeah, you get like a surround virtual, you know, for all the cameras here. It shows you around completely around the vehicle, you can see. So that's pretty cool. Ours does not have that. Let's see what the moonroof situation's like. There we go. So you hit it one time, and look at that. That thing opens all the way up. All the way, it's still going. So this is nice, man. This is super luxurious. See, you got the Bose emblem right there. You can see Bose. So nice sound system. I kind of played around with it a little bit. The sound system sounds really, really nice. Let's see. You can, I'm not gonna get into too much of the settings and stuff because you will be here all day, because it's essentially like a high power computer. But I'm just going for the feel of what it looks like and feels like. And just being in here, you feel like you're in something special. You feel like you've done something in life. So I'm gonna take it for a quick spin and just see what it drives like, and give you guys my driving impressions and let you know if it feels worth it compared to our CX-90. All right, and then, so I brought, our CX-90 was one of the earlier models, so it had like a bunch of recalls. There's a bunch of things that needed to be updated software-wise. So after I drive this, I'm gonna drive our CX-90, and I'm gonna tell you guys what ours drives like after driving this top trim level CX-90. So let's take this for a spin and let's see what it drives like. All right, so we're setting off in this brand new Mazda CX-90 3.3 Turbo S. All right, and so far, the first thing that I can tell you that it feels different from our CX-90 is that this just feels smoother, and that may be because of all the updates. It may have had all the software updates, so it just rides a little bit smoother. Like, this feels almost like a air ride suspension. That's kind of what it feels like to me. It feels like it's just like you're floating. So taking it around, let's see if I notice any difference in how it accelerates and stuff like that compared to ours. All right. So just gonna wait for people are going by in their electric bikes and whatnot. All right. So yeah, that definitely feels smoother, and I would say even a little bit more powerful. Like, definitely feels a little bit more powerful than ours. Like, I could feel that difference already. Right, so let me get over. One thing I don't like about these Orlando streets is that it's different from like our area. It's a lot busier over here, like a lot busier. But being in the CX-90, you kind of feel isolated from it. Like, you kind of feel like the world is crazy and everything outside, but inside you're just comfortable and happy. Like, yeah, this is, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's the luxury it's having like an effect. It just makes you feel a little bit more relaxed, but I feel a little bit more relaxed in here than I do in ours. And I'm not sure if it's because of how it drives or how smooth it is, but I feel like super relaxed. Maybe it's the Napa leather, the seats, there's something about it. You just feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more relaxed. So that's something to be aware of. Because I remember the first CX-90, the top trim level that I drove, it didn't feel as smooth as this. So I can tell that Mazda's made some revisions. Like they probably did something with the suspension or something, but this feels a lot more refined, a lot smoother. Like it's smooth. Like that's the biggest thing that I could tell you. Like I haven't really gone over any like bumpy roads or nothing like that, because you know we don't got it like that in Florida. Our roads are nice out here, Q. But let's see. Oh yeah, shout out to Honda gang. Got somebody in the Civic. I bet you that thing is fast, but it's lowered, so it's like really lowered. So yeah, he's slammed. So maybe he's not that fast, but it looks cool. All right, let's see. So definitely a little bit more responsive. You know, as soon as you touch the throttle, like it's pretty responsive. It moves pretty quickly. So let's take it around. Handles nice and smooth. Yeah, the gear changes are a lot smoother. And the drive, okay, so I remember telling you guys when I test drove the first one, if you look at one of our earlier videos, it was like a burgundy colored CX-90. That one did not feel as smooth as this. Like that one, the suspension felt harsh. Like it felt like it wouldn't be a fun vehicle to drive all the time. I don't know what Mazda did, but they dialed in the suspension where it feels a lot smoother and it feels a lot more luxurious. Like they did something where, and it might just be software updates, I'm not sure what it is, but it is smooth, it's compliant, and you can tell that the power is there. If need be, if you need to push it, you can tell that the power is there. So I'm giving this high rankings. Now, would I come out of our CX-90 on the lower trim level to upgrade to this? I think I would, just for that special feeling and just for the way it looks on the exterior. I think I would. My wife, on the other hand, she's happy with our CX-90 just the way it is, because for her it's really just a great family vehicle to get our kids, you know, wherever we need to get them, you know, to get them there safely. So you know, so if you're not like really a car enthusiast, you just want a good reliable SUV, I think like the entry-level CX-90 will be perfect for pretty much anybody. And like I said, like you're not going to get that type of value at Toyota or Honda or anywhere else, because you know, for like $39,000 at Honda, Toyota, or pretty much anybody else, except maybe Mitsubishi and other companies like that, like you're gonna get cloth seats. Especially with Toyota, you're getting cloth seats for $39K. You know what I mean? On a third row SUV. Like, but with Mazda, you can get these wonderful like leather seats, and then when you step it up to like, you know, $58K, you're getting like Napa leather. So to me, that's absolutely amazing, you know. So we're gonna come around this corner here and punch it to see what it's like when you push it a little bit, how this vehicle drives. So, and I'll be honest on how it accelerates, because I know with ours, I feel like our CX-90 is fast. Like I feel like ours is like dumb fast. All right, hold on. Nate, let me hit you back, doing a review. All right, that was 100K, Nate. Okay, so even the way it accelerates like really smooth. Like I feel like with our CX-90, it's like there's a kick to it, and I don't know if that kick is still going to be there after they do the software updates, but this one is more gradual and linear. Like it is very smooth, very gradual, very linear. And see, that's one of its competition right there, the Honda Pilot, right? So that Honda Pilot, it looks nice, you know, it has got a nice look, but it's not as sexy as the CX-90. It just, ooh, I think I just missed my turn. Whoops. All right, so see, I gotta go make a U-turn now. All right, so I just did like a U-turn, and the turning radius on this thing is amazing. Like I recently just did a review on the Nissan Frontier, and the turning radius on that thing was horrible. Like the turning radius on this, I could honestly say is even better than what it is on our Golf R. Like our Golf R, it doesn't have the same level of turning radius that this has. Like this, I just made like a U-turn and it took it no problem. Like everything was smooth, easy, like it just no drama. Like and it I don't know, man, like this is good. This is good. So let's say you're in the market for like a Honda Pilot, or you know, the Toyota equivalent, or you know, Ford or Chevy equivalent. I'm telling you, I think you guys really need to come test drive a Mazda CX-90. And especially if you were looking to spend like 80 grand on, let's say, like a Toyota Sequoia or something like that, which also has a turbo 6, but it's not a turbo inline 6 like this Mazda CX-90. I promise you, come test drive the Mazda CX-90 first, or second, test drive the Toyota Sequoia, because like I said, to get this level of luxury in the Sequoia, you're spending upwards of like 70,000. You're easily in the $80,000 range. You know what I mean? So that's something to be aware of. Like you're not going to get the value that you're getting with this CX-90, and it has all the luxury, and then it has like an amazing turbo inline 6 that there's just power everywhere. Like you feel it when you punch it. You know what I mean? Like even on the turns, like you could just you just touch it a little bit, and bam, you're gone. It's an amazing vehicle, man. Like I highly recommend it. I think, like, you know, if you guys want a luxury SUV that you can get for like a good price, go Mazda CX-90. You'll be happy that you did. And if you want one, if you're in Florida, or even if you're someplace else and you want to order one, contact Sport Mazda South. Tell them Race Car Friend sent you. Ask for my guy Mustafa. Mustafa is going to take care of you. And I think you guys will be happy, because like I said, everyone that I know that has gone to him, they've gotten great deals. Like he really looks out, because I think they're more of a high volume dealership, so they'll give you more bang for your buck versus other dealerships. So I highly recommend them. Like now, anytime I look to buy a Mazda, they're the company that I go to. So if I do it for me and my family, then obviously I'm going to recommend it for you guys as well, because I'm only going to choose the best for me and my family. So that's just me keeping it real with you guys, because you know, I drive all the way to Orlando to do this. You know, it's like an hour and 15 to 20 minutes drive from where I live. So for me to make the drive is to tell you guys that it's worth it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this is helpful to you guys in your shopping. And this is the season to be shopping too. Like come, you know, end of the year is when you're gonna get your best deals, especially around Thanksgiving and Christmas. So this is the time to go get your new cars. And I would say, you know, I'm gonna be completely unbiased. Some of the best brands to buy from right now, it's gonna be places like Volkswagen will give you good deals. Honda will give you good deals. Mazda is going to give you great deals. So will Subaru. Subaru will give you amazing deals. I feel like, you know, Toyota, depending on the dealership, you know what I mean? And you're going to probably get like good rebates and stuff from like the American manufacturers. So that's something to keep in mind. But best bang for your buck is going to be like Mazda and Subaru. I think will be the best bang for your buck all the way around, as well as Volkswagen, because I think they're doing pretty good with their rates and stuff right now as well. Yeah, man. But that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Race Car Friends out. Okay, so after reviewing that wonderful Turbo S trim level and checking out some of the other trim levels there, I would say the good thing about Mazda is that they're not that far apart. So I think ours was like 45,000 sticker, and you know, we had some rebates and stuff thrown in, so we got like a pretty good deal on it. And then you got like a $58,000 trim level, so it's not that big of a jump like how you would get in Toyota and stuff like that. But I think for us, we got the perfect trim level for us. We really didn't need all the extra, you know, luxuries and goodies that you get in a higher trim level, and they drive about the same. But I want you guys to comment below and let me know, you know, which trim level you think is better for you. Do you prefer like the Preferred? Do you prefer the PHEV? Do you prefer the Turbo S? Like, you comment below and let me know. But I think for the money, the Preferred trim level that we got, that has these wheels that you see right here, I think like that, I think this is the one of the best trim levels that you can get on your Mazda CX-90. But if you're the person that needs to have like the top trim level, like what I said, you know, with our Golf R and the Honda Civic Type, if you just need to say like you got like the top dog, the top trim level, then I think Mazda is one of the best companies to do it with, because it's not an unreasonable price for what you get. You get a lot of luxury for what you're paying for. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope this was helpful to a lot of you. And that's it, man. Race Car Friends out. All right, so another thing I'm noticing after driving to go get that delicious Trini food, now that the software update has been done on the CX-90, we got more range. We got 420 miles of range now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, normally I think the highest we were able to get before was like 385, I think 390 maybe, but now we got 420 miles of range. So I guess that's one of the good things of having, you know, that software update. You get increased range. I guess the car uses the fuel more efficiently. But that's pretty awesome, man. Yo, if you have not gotten the updates done on your CX-90, take it in, get the recalls done, get the updates done. It's worth it.